Nachi free.
How can we end this left-right divide? How can we end all this liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican bullshit?
What are ye? Blah, blah,
I know we can too, Scully, because we're all a little bit liberal and a little bit conservative. For example, when it comes to liberals, there are way too many people on the left trying to regulate and even silence free speech, and at universities no less. That's not very liberal. They claim to be against fascism, but they're acting and even dressing like fascists themselves, such as groups like Antifa. And when it comes to conservatives, there are many people on the right who claim to be for individuality and limited government, yet they want to criminalize personal issues such as abortion, gay marriage, drug use, and prostitution. You can't have smaller government if you're going around arresting people for activities you find morally reprehensible, but that are ultimately none of your business. And liberalism and conservatism exist for a reason. They're manifestations of maternal and paternal instincts, deeply rooted in all of us through estrogen and testosterone, which play a role in the inescapable chemical balance between creation and destruction throughout the universe. That's why I consider myself to be politically independent. And if I had to describe where I stand overall, I would say I'm socially liberal but fiscally conservative. For the few people who watch my videos, thank you. You may have noticed that I mostly take aim at the left. Not liberals, no, the left. And there's a difference. I especially go after Bernie Sanders and Black Lives Matter. And it's nothing personal. It's just that their socialist victimhood agendas and the people they have openly admired, like Fidel Castro, are so counterproductive that I am amazed anyone who deems themselves an intellectual doesn't see their provenly destructive ideas for the cultural poison that they are. And for anyone who has been telling me, is that why you keep making pro-Trump videos? First of all, I voted for Gary Johnson, and I'm still proud of it. And had Hillary won, I would have accepted her too. But now that Trump is president, it is critical that we keep this great nation of ours together. And I'm all for criticizing this prick, especially the way he dealt with Justice James L. Robar by calling him a so-called judge after he blocked Trump's temporary travel ban. And Trump's last press conference was as alarming as it was hilarious. It's not for nothing why the media is up Trump's ass like a collective colonoscopy. And that's a good thing. I just wish they'd tone down the hysteria because it confuses and divides the public. And yet Trump's presidency was inevitable, given the direction our constitutional democratic republic was heading. Apparently our voices do count, and he embodies the collective will and frustration of we the people. Trump is the kind of personality it took to crush the Republican establishment the way he did, and to then beat out this smug, hypocritical, ultimate Washington insider who felt entitled to be our first female president. Because both the Democrat and Republican parties needed a swift kick in their ass. They were not listening to the will of the working class people, which is why our healthcare is still criminally rigged and overpriced. Our education system is underserving our children. We're still fighting wars that should have been long over, and our economy is being manipulated by foreign dictators and elitist billionaires who give capitalism a bad name. The kind of person it took to shake up both sides of the establishment was not going to be a nice guy. Which is why Trump's tweets are evidence of an egomaniac of literally the highest order, and his decisions are quick and blunt. That's the kind of person who gets shit done, like winning the US presidency. Which is not to say we can't criticize him, or much less impeach his ass if he gets out of line. But mass hysteria, Hitler analogies, protesting and setting shit on fire, talk of states seceding, and much less a civil war is not the way to deal with Trump. We need to chill out, keep it together, and end this left-right divide before it widens like an unbridgeable canyon. Good idea, Scully. Please share any ideas you may have on how we can end this false, needless left-right divide, but in a peaceful, constructive manner. Thanks for watching.
Homegrown.